guys can hear me. Now let me go on Twitch just to see if we are good. Are we good so far? I just need to check the audio levels before we continue, because it sounds good in my ears or on my headphones, but it might not sound good on the stream, so, you know, just checking to make sure. Alright, nothing's showing up so far. Let me see. Come on, Twitch, don't do this to me. Stream info. Share link. Copy. Let's go on. Okay, so share the stream link, and is the stream showing up yet? Okay, yeah, the stream's showing up. Right, the stream is showing up from what I can see. Okay, I think we are ready to go. I don't really care about viewers. I may not be reacting to chat in case anyone ends up popping in. I'm not going to be reacting to chat that much, but you know, just know that I love you guys, and if something cool happens, or if I discover something cool, you know, I'll post the best clips of what's going on here on YouTube, on my Robotnik Unit channel, which should be a link on my channel page. So yeah, Yoruichi is out. Yoruichi Shihoen finally made it into Jump Force. Now I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch version, which is really funny because right before this update came out, the only Season 2 DLC character, let me take this out my ear. Oh wait, I think stream just crashed on me. Hold on. The stream just oh, shit. Stream's crashing on me. Let me close browser. And let me close. No, not dashboard. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Stream problems already. All right. No, I don't need another tab. Thank you, but no thank you, Google. Where is... No. I keep on pressing the same option. Where's the original layout? Save changes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we're back to the original layout. I don't know if my computer can handle... Let's see. Am I still live? Alright, it says I'm live. Now my computer is going to be acting up a bit. But essentially, I just wanted to go through the patch notes before we actually went into some of the gameplay, just so we can sort of like see what exactly that they changed, because they changed a lot of things about the game that were broken before, but now we're like, you know, like these were some of these things were something that we needed like day one, or like as soon as possible, and it took them nearly 2 years to like address some of these things. So it's just I can't read it from my own stream layout, so I have to get real close. All right, so Piccolo's Evil Assault, that's gonna be the first thing. I think that's the first, like after, before Yoruichi, those are the first things I'm gonna test out, because I think Yoruichi should be, we should save the best for last, right? So you're gonna have Yoruichi on the team. We're gonna have Piccolo on the team, and who do I usually have as Piccolo support? I'm thinking Kaiba. I don't usually like use. I usually use Piccolo as a like what's the word? As like a transition character, where I only go into Piccolo when I absolutely, you know, need to shift the gameplay. You know, like maybe I'm facing a zoner or something, and then I go into Piccolo, hit them with special beam cannon, and then I go directly into my next character so that they can go in. You know what I'm saying? Usually I would say, I don't remember how to use Todoroki. I do remember how to use Madara. You know what? Let's just try out Kaiba for now, and then have 3 random. Don't worry about my OC over there. And there is a new stage, the Los Angeles stage. It's based on the UA High School from My Hero Academia. I think stream should be good. I'm going to take this out my ear because it's really annoying to hear yourself talk. You know, I have it in my ear so that I could make sure that the stream quality is good and there's no feedback on the mic. But yeah, this is the Switch version, so you know the frames might not be, you know, spectacular, and the lighting isn't really as spectacular as well. That's my OC. I didn't even try when making her, so you know, take that as you will. Alright, so the usual, whenever you go into training, set your shits to max, and then yeah, you know, standing, guarding. Don't worry, we're gonna try out Yoruichi in a second. So her run cycle is pretty standard for Jump Force. It's you know, this game isn't really known for having good walk cycles, but yeah. There goes Piccolo. I accidentally used him instead of bringing him out. Alright, so Evil Assault is his up move, or his triangle move. That's what I would call it when playing PlayStation. I'm playing on, you know, Switch, as I said before, so. Now, what can he do after Evil Assault? Let me pull up the patch notes. He can do a pursuit attack by rushing. So that means that after Evil Assault, he should be able to do... Am I just timing it wrong? This is weird. Ooh. Well, he can get normal hits after that. which is pretty cool because if your character doesn't need, you know, like if you can get normal hits in after doing a sort of like special move, it sort of gives you a little bit of an advantage. Because that means you can convert combos from just doing raw moves, which is actually pretty good. You don't have to rely on just pressing square, or in the Switch's case, Y. And what was his other patch? Adjusts Piccolo's Hellzone grenade so that even if a support attack is used while the grenade is visible, the grenade will not disappear. So his Hellzone attack before, Hellzone grenade, right? You can use it like this, but if you try to use a support, it would go away. Well, I accidentally brain him out. Shit. This is what happens when you don't play Jump Force for a while. Right. So if I do this. Now before, the thing that you did before is that you would set Hellzone grenade up, you go for Evil Assault, and then after Evil Assault, your Hellzone grenade would combo into that, and then you can combo to super off of that as well. I'm sorry if this is in the way, let me turn that off. So you can go into Hellzone grenade, and now the reason why this was hard to set up before is because you couldn't have a support character do their attack while this move was out, but now you can have a support character do their attack while the move is out. Before, it would like immediately just get rid of the move, like the move would just go away, but now, you know, you can, and you know, convert into free damage, right? So now I just comboed with Neutron, Blast, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and look at that, I just went into super like it was no big deal. So that's pretty cool stuff. Delana, Dragon Shuryus, Kurapika's. Ooh, we gotta study Kurapika. And Cell's Perfect Barrier. Also, they did change some things about the guard break crushes. A few of them are easier to get rid of, and they also did change the dark end spam. So after we go through Yoruichi, we are going to go through more of these patch notes. But for now, let's bring out the girl of the day, Yoruichi, and let's just try her out. So first off, I saw someone post in the Jump Force group that her damage is pretty low, so let's check it out. Yeah, her damage looks pretty weak. It looks pretty weak sauce. She is extremely fast though. She is extremely fast, and so maybe that's what's maybe that's the reason why they gave her no damage, because she's extremely fast. She's going to have priority. Let me turn the volume back on for... I accidentally turned the wrong thing off. Okay. I don't know. Her neutral combos seem pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, and even her like heavy attacks seem like they do a fair amount of damage. So she has Shuken Thunder, Shunpo Pummel, and Shunko Raijin Sen, however the hell you pronounce it. I haven't watched Bleach in a while. I'm not gonna cap. Alright, so that's Shuken Thunder. It looks like you can combo after that. Can you do it in the air? Yes, you can. Now, with the Pummel, it's like it doesn't give you the chance to do normals after. And then, yeah, so you hold the button to increase the number of attacks, and then it can also be used in midair. So that means if you get them into an air combo, sort of like a Bakugo thing, come on, I can do this. Yeah, Now, can you combo off of that? Can you combo to super off of that? Yes, you can. Okay. So if you get them into an air combo, you can go into your Shunkei Thunder or whatever the hell it's called, and then you can combo into super after that. So I feel like she's going to have a lot of good conversions into damage. And then Shunpo Pummel, when the opponent is within the range, use instant transmission to teleport and attack unblockable to your opponent. Hello? Are you? This is a command grab? Are you serious? All right. Shit, I can't set them to jumping because I really need to see if jumping avoids this shit. It's like, goddamn. All right. Now the problem with Miriam is that Miriam could do like he also has another attack that like can hit you sort of from anywhere. So the first question is, can she do this off of a grab? No, she cannot. All right, so that's immediately not as broken as I thought it would be, right? Because if you can get something like that off of a grab, no, it's way too slow. All right. Second off is that you can do it in the air, which although it doesn't really do that much damage by itself, it's still a pretty deadly tool. Can this combo into anything? I'm gonna try to combo into my pummel. Nope. It doesn't hard combo. Can I call support? I cannot call support either. Alright, so it's sort of just a really strong move. And the fact you can use it in the air, even though jumping in this game is complete ass, like the fact you can use it in the air is pretty strong. Alright. Now let's go into her Shunkei, her Raido? Is it called Raido? I don't know, man. Bleach is Raijin Senkei. So damage the opponents with projectiles, holds the LZR to charge and increase the number of projectiles fired, and then while charging. Oh, okay, so it's not like a sidestep, it's like a whole... Right. Does that track them? Alright, so... if you're just doing it raw... oh, that definitely combos into something. If you're doing it raw... yeah, you can even go into fucking basic ass combos. If you're doing it raw... it has some pretty good utility. How many bars does it cost? I wasn't really paying attention. It costs 1 bar if you do it raw. It still costs 1 bar. If you charge it midway, then it becomes like a moving projectile dash attack with, you know, sort of like the water style water wall from Naruto Storm. That's the best thing I could think of to describe something like this. Except, you know, it's a thunder wall. And then this final one is like, you know, you're getting smitten by the gods. I'm assuming that tracks you where you are. I don't know if it follows you, which I guess we should set it to CPU to find out. Would setting it to CPU work? Alright, the CPU is not doing anything. It's not really a good use of time. Okay. Alright, let's turn you back into a punching bag. Alright, so now We just gotta check if she got the grab into super. Does she have grab into super? She do. So Yoruichi, against Yoruichi, don't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed, and don't get caught pressing grab either, because she's really fast and she will punish you. She can punish you from the air with this and with this. Even though it doesn't do that much damage, I wouldn't underestimate it, alright? Even if it costs 2 bars and doesn't do that much damage, it is still, it's free. It's free pretty much. Now, let's check the tilts. Alright, that's down tilt. I know it's a little hard to see because of the way Jump Force just blurs out everything when, you know, it puts motion blurs on like everything, so it sort of looks like ass in motion sometimes. But yeah, her tilts are just alright. I mean, they don't seem like anything special. And yeah, now what about combos? What does this combo into? That combo's into that. Does this combo into heavies? It does not combo into heavies. Not by itself, at least. I'm assuming with a support, which is why we have Piccolo back here. Now, let's just take a look at her special here, since we haven't seen it yet. That did about 50%, and that's not even using Awakening. So I'm sure, like, in Awakening, we can get more damage off of that. But this relies on just, like, a raw Shunkei Thunder. Oh shit. For some reason it didn't combo into... It didn't combo into super for some reason there. I was pressing the buttons. So let's just try that again. Whoa, that... Was I holding the button for too long? I think I was. Yeah, I was holding it for too long. So if you charge it all the way, all right. Yeah, so you do have to cancel her Shunkei Thunder. Am I saying that right? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Shunken. I keep saying Shunkei. Shunken Thunder, and you gotta like let go of it early. So don't hold R2 plus your B button on Switch, X button on PS4 or Xbox, and your A button on Xbox. Just don't hold the super, you know, like in advance. You have to like wait for the right moment to use it. You're like, okay. I could have sworn it's about 60%. It's not like the most broken combo, but if you can raw dog one of these, you know, you sort of just get free damage. Does this work in the air? I don't think it works against opponents in the air. That's why I was trying to get the opponent to jump. But hey, you know what? What about this? What about the fully charged version? really doesn't do that much damage. You know, for something that you got to charge for that long. Although you can use it in the air. Okay, you can use it in the air. Oh my god, you can cheese people so hard. I think jumping with Yoruichi is actually going to be good. Jumping with Yoruichi might actually be broken. Yeah, I think if you, like... Dude, this is so free. This is so free. I think Yoruichi, she's gonna be a crazy mix-up character. I like the way that they made her. They gave her an unblockable command grab. They gave her multiple conversions into super. They gave her this thing, which can also be used in the air. And, you know, if you play Jump Force a lot, you know that not every character has a good move in the air. Some characters don't have aerial moves at all. So the fact that she has not only an aerial move, but one that's actually pretty decent. It sort of reminds me of Killua's Narukami a bit. Except this one creates air combos, which are sort of like pretty rare in this game. Which is like, the fact that it can convert into super, I just think is the coolest part about all this. But alright, yeah. That is Yoruichi. I think she's pretty good. I think she's gonna be pretty good. Like, I'm not the best at, you know, discovering all the tech and shit. Does her super give her anything? From what I'm seeing, I don't think it does. Yeah, it just inflicts damage. It doesn't give her, like, you know, it's so crazy that the Bleach characters in this game, you know, it's like you would think Awakening, Bankai, you know, the same way that some Dragon Ball Z characters have the Super Saiyan forms in their Awakening. She doesn't even turn into, like, the special cat form or anything while she's in this mode. Like, at least Grimmjow turns into his, like, Arankar form, right? Like, shit. At least throw me a bone or something. Let's see how much grab into super does. That does quite a bit, you know, like grab into super in Awakening does a lot. Ooh, so her heavies don't actually combo into her. Right. So is that... Alright, so you should only do 2 heavies. Ooh, and you can't charge it either. So 2 heavies can go into... Whoa. That didn't... Yeah, so Yoruichi does have a lot of synergy between her moves, and I think she's pretty solid. So let's go back and let's look at these patch notes again. So Kurapika, Dragon Shiryu, it's not really that much of a change, at least from what I've seen. It's sort of just like he can combo. He has crazy combos like without the need of support now. So now he can do big damage. You know, he can do like Zoro type damage, like first season Zoro type damage by himself without the need of a support character. Pretty cool. Galena. Walled harm can be charged by holding an armor strength while activated. So I guess Galena got some buffs. Yo, I'm thinking Kurapika actually got some crazy buffs from what I'm reading. Now, with Kurapika, I tried to be big brain last time I was labbing Kurapika, and we'll just have Yoruichi on the team just cause. So Kurapika got two different things, right? So Kurapika's throw can be followed up with steel chain attacks. Was it just one or was it two things? I think it might have just been one, actually, now I'm looking at it. Alright, whatever. Let's go back to the best stage in the game, New Zealand. It's the best stage only because it's the stage with the least amount of lag on it. It also looks nice. I mean, like, you can't go wrong with a nice looking stage in Jump Force. But yeah, alright. Kurapika. I might actually pick up Kurapika. Like, they made Miriam, and they made him the most broken character in the game. And now, you know, Kurapika, who was deemed to be one of the worst, they're actually giving a little more support. So, let's see if I can actually make this shit happen. Now, it says after his throw. Steel chain attack, right? So, steel chain is this one. Now, what I was trying to do before... Now, the reason it's called steel chain is because he actually does steal 1 bar of meter from the opponent, which is pretty funny. Sort of like a Neji type thing. But yeah, what I was trying to do before is I was trying to figure out like a way to combo that into that. And it's like, if you bring out the support slightly before doing the move, it's like, it stops the move from, you know, doing its full animation. It sort of just holds them there. And Kurapika does still get the bar meter. Oh wait, no, he doesn't, I don't think. Actually, oh shit, man. Let me turn off ability gosh, just to see if he still gets that bar of meter back. No, he doesn't get the meter back if you try to use steel chain for a combo. But now you can use steel chain in a grab, which grab already. Adjusted so Kurapika's throw can be followed with a steel chain attack. Is that... Am I tripping, or... Is it says it right there. It says adjusted so Kurapika's throw can be followed up with a... Throw is the A button, the circle button, right? And steel chain is this one, right? Unless... That's not what the super is called, right? No, super is called something else. Wait a minute. What if they mean... Because... I'm sort of thinking that they mean this one. It's like, wait. I don't really know what they mean, because it doesn't feel like any of it's working. Can I throw support in there? Nah. Can I? Nope. That is a lot of advantage on grab, though. Let's see if he can grab into super at least, right? Nope. It says Kurapika's throw can be followed up with steel chain attack. I mean, you could already do this. This isn't anything new. It's like shit, bro. Alright. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to test with Yoruichi, and I think we'll test it now. Not even dowsing chain. This is weird. This is really weird, actually. It's like, what are you supposed to do if it's saying that my throw can be followed up with steel chain attack? Like, I have it on screen, and it's just not, it's not working. It's just not working at all. Really interesting. Right. Well, I'm sorry, Kurapika. I guess you didn't get buffed. It's like, is it really just a throw? It's like, shit, is there really... Well, let me open it up on my phone. Last time I tried to open up on my computer, shit crashed. Let's look at these patch notes again, right? Where the fuck are the patch notes? I'm gonna try to look at the full thing. I'm gonna go to a different website to see if these patch notes are legit. Alright, it says adjusted so that Kurapika's throw can be followed up with a steel chain attack. It's still saying throw, it's still saying steel chain. Let me see. Jump Force, Facebook group. Now, I'm looking at these patch notes. It says, patch notes say that he can extend after his grab with a steel chain. Maybe it's not on the Switch version. It's maybe it's just on the PS4 version only. I'm gonna need them to cite their source on that one. Is this on the official Bandai page? Because I've only been seeing it through sort of like back pages. Is this on the official Bandai page that because now I have to go straight to the source, right? Bandai Jump Force patch notes. I need 2.05. 2.05. You got 2.05 for me? You got that for me. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's even Bandai is saying Kurapika's throw can be followed up with a steel chain attack. It's saying that on the official Bandai page. Maybe I just suck at the game. Because I'm not really seeing it. Is there some, like, is there like some obvious flaw to what I'm doing? Yeah, like, yeah, you know, you can grab, get a holy chain up. I don't see what I'm doing wrong. It's shit. I do like how quick he can react after a grab. I think most characters can react quickly after a grab, but it just feels like Kurapika sort of just gets to jump. I know Cell, he can do his like explosive thing if you do it well timed enough, but it sort of feels like you get. Do you get good Oki on this? You do actually. You get decent Oki, not like amazing. Because they're still like on the ground and shit. I'm trying to see because they're saying I can do it. Now, if you're wondering why I'm jumping here, it's because alright. Let's try it in Awakening. Is this just a straight up lie? Is this are these patch notes lying? I'm gonna ask in the in the Jump Force group. Has anyone got video of the Kurapika buff working? Steel chain, but it's not working for me. So hopefully someone can give me a little sauce about So we're gonna skip the Kurapika buff for now, because that shit's just not working for us at all. You know, for some reason maybe it just doesn't like me. I spent like 14 minutes trying to get that single thing to work, but yeah, okay. The one thing I forgot to do with Yoruichi is I forgot to check her grabs, right? Her, you know, because the one thing about Jump Force is that, you know, when you have a good grab, you're gonna want that grab, right? So what you notice about certain characters is Kurapika's a little different because he's weird. He jumps back when you hit on shield. But when you'll be able to cancel and to grab, you'll know immediately, right? So you see I'm pressing the attack button once, and I'm pressing grab after, but she can't cancel into it, right? But if I press the attack button twice, she immediately cancels it. She immediately cancels into it. Oh, I did too many times there. Now, how noticeable that is, it might differ because, you know, obviously, you know, you can really only do that like once or twice. Well, once your opponent knows that you're going to be fishing for grabs on their shield, they can just press grab and then they can sort of like counter the grab, right? But if you can catch them pressing grab at the right time, if you can condition them to get scared of your grab, which with Yoruichi, oh, I'm sorry, I still have this on screen. If you can condition them to get pressured by your grab with someone like Yoruichi, where your grab actually means damage, because you can do this. Like, your opponent just lost 50%. Well, let me see. Alright, that's like 1/3 of their health. Your opponent just lost 1/3 of their health because they didn't know how to block. You know what I'm saying? I should go into 2-player mode and test out this thing with second set of Joy-Cons just to see if, you know, opponents would be able to actually like teleport out of this stuff, which is usually what you have to do because, you know, training's fucking useless, right? With a character like Kakashi, right? Kakashi has a grab into super, and so Kakashi, when you do the grab, you know, like you have enough time, where your opponent has enough time to actually get out of the super attack, if or teleport away from the super attack. Round limit, no limit. Yeah, it looks about good to me. Alright. This is player 1. And can I really play with only just one Joy-Con? There's no way. No way they're gonna let me play Jump Force with just one Joy-Con. Really? Nah, I don't trust it. Oh, fuck it. It's too late now, right? Alright. Yoruichi. Some support. I don't know, Miriam. Just because he's broken. Doesn't really matter. You know, we'll put Piccolo. Since Piccolo got buffed now, Piccolo might actually be a threat, and we'll put Cell as well. And then we have to choose with second player. Does it matter the character? I don't think it does. We're just testing if they can get out of Yoruichi shit, so we'll just use Bleach characters. And Aizen. Oh no, wait, I meant to choose Aizen. It just, you know, whatever, right? Let's go, I don't know. Let's go to Paris. Paris. Oh, man. Jump Force is something else, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is what happens when we have Joy-Con drift. Now let's see. Can I guard? Okay, he can guard. And if I try to hit him, okay, so he does have an escape, which is good. So that means I pretty much can test anything here. The problem with a single Joy-Con is, like, how the fuck is he supposed to do supers? Like, I'm seriously playing with a single Joy-Con to control Ichigo. How the fuck is he supposed to do supers? You know, it's like what the what the hell? These count as buttons. The little trigger buttons on the side actually count. That's wild. The trigger buttons on the side actually count. I'm learning new shit about this shit. Okay. It was just sort of awkward because now you have to, like, you're already holding it like this, right? You're already holding it like this. And now it's like you have to, like, indent your arm in to sort of, like, you have to use the angles of your shits to, like, get good shit. Anyway, not important. So we're going to be doing grab into super, and then we're going to see if Ichigo can escape out of that. Okay. Yoruichi didn't have super. But it seemed like Ichigo was able to teleport away from it. How do you get awakening meter again? You get it by getting hit. Alright. Ichigo, let's do our thing. I tried doing get Tensho. Oh no, it's with triangle. Okay. There you go. Look at that. Ridiculous Ichigo damage. Ichigo does what Ichigo does. Okay. Now this time. Where are you going? Where are you going, kid? Stay your ass right there. Okay. Okay, yeah. So he's still able to teleport before Yoruichi gets the super out. So even though Yoruichi can fish for the grab, and she can get into it she can mix up into it. You know, a lot of characters can mix into grabs pretty easy in this game. It's not hard to grab your opponent. If your opponent has a move with armor, you can grab them out of it. You know, it's not impossible to get characters out of grabs in this game. You know, if they have moves with a lot of startup, you can grab them. It's just after the grab, if the grab converts into something, that's where it can be sort of like a problem for the opponent, because if they don't have any mobility meter left, that means they are completely open. When they get grabbed, they're going to get schmixed. They're going to get schmixed, they're going to get a lot of damage on them. So yeah. But while we're here, one of the patch notes is that Cell's perfect barrier costs 2 meters now instead of 1, which I don't really understand exactly why this move is broken. I do know that it does count as, like, so Madara's counter can block this, Kakashi's counter can block this. It doesn't count as a projectile. It counts as, like, its own thing, which is, like, you know, I guess it just had good, you know, it was just plus on block, and it was real easy to spam because it only costs 1 meter. If I remember correctly, I think Cell could also do this into super. I think Cell could do super into this. Let me find out. We just need to get some damage on Cell so that, you know. How does he bring out support characters? How do you bring out support characters with a single Joy-Con? I don't think you can. Alright, Cell got his Cell got his super. That's all that matters, right? Wait. Let's charge. I like how just like half of Cell's head is just missing. It's like this game has such the weirdest design choices as to like a lot of things. Anyway, not important, right? You can do this into super, right? That's still a thing, right? Yeah. Okay. You see how you guys actually didn't see it. Let me show that to you guys again. Oh shit! Cell needs to get a super again. Fuck me. Not a good example. All right, let me just go into training mode. Let me just go into training mode. Go back to training mode just to show you guys this thing. And then we'll also put Marshall D. Law on our team. Marshall D. Law on our team, and health and attack for tough for fucking Law. Like, what the hell is Law supposed to do now? I'm lying. This game's music is trash. Cell. I don't know. Piccolo. And I don't know. Where's the One Piece character that I don't like? Ooh, instead of Piccolo, Toguro and Marshall D. Law. There he is. I always forget these One Piece characters are just right there. Just hit random 3 times. Ooh, we got Dio on the opponent's team, so that's why it's only showing us night stages. I think New Zealand at night is still the best, but you know what? Yeah, New Zealand at night. Alright, this time I'm going to training settings. Can he? No, he can't really combo that. Alright. So you see it's at 20 hits right now. It goes to 21 and then it resets. So you want to know what that means? That means that your opponent, after that first hit, if they're holding shield, they will get out of that combo. That is like not a real combo. You know how in Dragon Ball Z Fighters, where your hit counter turns blue? That's pretty much what just happened there. There are certain characters where they aren't really allowed to combo into their super in certain ways, where they get that first hit, but then it immediately resets the opponent. And then if the opponent isn't guarding, they will continue to get hit. But if the opponent guards, that's when they will... Alright. Like, let me show you. Oh, I accidentally did the wrong move there. Alright. Now we're going to put training settings. I like how it showed it this angle. We're going to set it to guarding, right? Set it to guarding in the middle of our combo. So, in theory, if he is supposed to get hit, he will get hit with everything. Because it will only guard as soon as possible. But if he isn't meant to get hit, then it will only be 21 hits. So will it be 21 plus whatever is next, or will it just be the 21 hits? Let's find out. Did I switch it to guarding too late? I think I switched it to guarding too late. Let me see if I can... No. No, that's not working. I wish you could switch it to guard after them getting hit. Okay, let me try to time that better. Let's put it to guard here. put it to guarding here. Let me see if that works. Yeah, you see? It was only the 21 hits right there. Let's do that again. It was only the 21 hits, right? So put it back from standing into guarding. So as I said, because this isn't a real combo, if your opponent guards, they will be able to stop all of that damage right there. Now the thing is that, oh wait, let's take it off with guarding again. If you are using a support of any kind, you know, you can use the support to make it a real combo, which is, you know, fine, but again, you're gonna have to use your support. And it's a way better use of your support to sort of like, oh wait, wrong move. Because Cell still has this. If you have like a special beam cannon or a long distance reaching support move, then right after this you can go into a, you know, perfect Kamehameha. That's what it's called, right? Oh, solar Kamehameha, right? Alright, so next on the patch notes, you can't see it here. You can't see it on screen because some websites didn't have it, but there is a screenshot of a Discord announcement where it says, wait, did they actually, because I swore, yeah, so certain guard break crush setups are now escapable. This character right here, Toguro, originally he had a guard break setup, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So this move right here is a guard breaker, right? So you hold your heavy button and you guard break. I don't remember. So I don't remember how exactly it worked, but he was able to do a single normal hit, and with the block stun from that normal hit, he was able to cancel into a guard break, and it was pretty much inescapable unless you parry that guard break at the exact right time, right? So it was sort of like free damage for Mr. Toguro right here. And then because it's a guard break, he can sort of just do whatever the hell he wants. And then he would still be able to combo. I don't know any Toguro combos because I don't use the guy. I just know that he does this weird jerk off thing when he shoots bullets. Like, let me turn off the patch notes right now. Yeah, he does this weird jerk off thing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know any Toguro combos, so yeah. But yeah, thankfully, I'm assuming that was nerfed because I heard some people say that his guard break crush was nerfed. Now, he's not the only character that had that, so I don't know if they nerfed every guard break crush or if it was just Toguro's. But, you know, at least they did something about it, right? So now Blackbeard. Now, the reason why Blackbeard was so infamous in this game was for two reasons. Is because his Dark End move used to be the most broken move in the game. Like, people would have support characters. Like, I have old footage of this game on PS4 where people would just go online. They'd have multiple support characters who have this Dark End move as the support move. Like, this isn't even, oh shit, wait a minute, he wasn't guarding, right? Okay, I was about to say, that's not even hitting it. Oh my god, wow, they significantly, look at this. You see, reduce the duration of Marshal D teaches Dark End. Adjusted so that when opponent is attacked
Their down value increases and the explosion attack range is reduced. Adjusted so that if you are attacked before the dark mass hits the ground, the attack is canceled out. They nerfed this thing to hell, man. This used to be the worst move in the game. This used to be the worst move in the game. Now it doesn't even suck you in that hard anymore. You see, the range, the fact that my opponent is like in a corner right now, and before that would make this like inescapable. Dude, I think Jump Force just turned over a new leaf. I think Jump Force just turned over a new leaf, right? He's still not getting hit. Look at that. Look at how small that range is now. It used to suck in like everything around it. It was practically in front of him, and he didn't get hit until like that final part. Holy smokes. Look at that. It's right in front of him. It's right in front of him. He's not getting hit. You see, now it's sort of getting the little sucky hitbox, but before that thing used to be like, you see where the air is sort of getting sucked in. I can't really point to it, but you see where the air is getting sucked in from. It's like it used to have that way bigger hitbox, and they significantly nerfed this thing. And it is such a beautiful day for Jump Force. Spammers just got one less good move, right? Now, they might still Goku, instant transmission Kamehameha you, but Martial D Law and Dark End moves, done. That's it. That's the end of Dark End spam, which is such a progressive move for Jump Force and is long overdue. Too long overdue, man. Jump Force really got something beautiful tonight. They got Yoruichi from Bleach. You got Bleach characters as DLC, which, even though it's DLC didn't cost that much, so not that bad. Yoruichi seems like a pretty fun, pretty smooth character. And the only real problem I had with Yoruichi is that, some of her damage won't really be a lot, but she seems like one of those like technique characters where, sort of like Sheik from like Smash Bros, where you sort of just have to work harder than your opponent to like get the win, and that's just the reality of it. But she can definitely steal some damage using her. She has a command grab. Command grab and Jump Force equals broken usually, or pretty good, not broken. But command grabs and Jump Force are pretty damn good, because unlike regular grabs, they can't be blocked. But yeah, Blackbeard got nerfed. My whole team got nerfed. All three of these characters would be like pretty A-list characters. I would say A tier at best. But you know what? I think I'm going to explore. Nothing else on this list really like. Did they? I could have sworn that the range of Dark End was nerfed. Because look at that. It's right next to him. He's not taking damage. There's no way the range wasn't nerfed. There's no way the range wasn't adjusted when the opponent is attacked. It also reduced the length of it, so it used to last a lot longer. Yeah, explosion attack range adjusts so that if you attack before the dark mass hits the ground, the attack is canceled out. Oh yeah, also, if you play a character with projectiles, which in this game you need at least one team member with a projectile. This is a projectile meets projectile type game. You need at least someone with a projectile to really be successful in a game like this. Like, dude, this is beautiful. This is like revolutionary, honestly. So I think that's really all. I think we'll finish it off with some Dragon Shiryu, because Dragon Shiryu, he had cool combos before, but now he's going to be even cooler because he doesn't need support to get his combos. I'll always just have Piccolo support just in case. I have Miriam. Oh shit, I accidentally took Piccolo out. Piccolo, Miriam. We can go. Let's finish it up at Hong Kong. Really nice looking stage. Okay. I've been leaning forward this entire time. It's not good for my back. It's not good for my back at all. Alright. Now, Dragon Shiryu has always been a cool character. Now, you are able to go Rising Mountain Dragon into Excalibur into Super. Because Excalibur was your super move before, like, it was the move that went into Super before. But now, you can do this. And then this is without Awakening. That did around 60%. So that's sort of just free damage right there. Look at this. This is all free. All of it. It's like buy one get the rest off deal, you know? And you can hear the little dragon roar at the end as well. So let's try this with Awakening now. Ooh, that did a chunk. Now with support and with you doing all three of your moves, you can get a nice 75 to 80% combo right there. Now let's try this without any support. Let's see how ridiculous this damage gets. Holy shit, bro. You do around 70%. You do a little more if you put in that support and that extra meter. But even without it, Shiryu is a really big damage character. Like, do not mess around with this guy. And the fact that you can just do this in neutral and then combo into this is really free. Because, you know, like, I know I talk quite a bit about moves you can do in neutral, but this is like a typical, like, you would use this to get around your opponent type move. You know, this isn't like one of those moves that's just like, oh, you know, it's situational. Like, no, this pushes forward. You know, it pushes forward, it catches the opponent, and then after it catches them, you get the Excalibur, and then you get to do Super, right? Catch them in neutral, get Excalibur, you go into Super. If you're awakened, this is scary. This is scary. I don't want to lose 65% of my health because you got one Dragon Tackle or whatever the hell. What's it called? What's the move called? Because you got one Soaring Mountain Dragon. I just lost 60%. Now, one thing I noticed about this character is that, unlike other characters, right? Because I know I was talking about Yoruichi and grabs before, so I just wanted to show you guys, like, what I mean. I remember Hayes' grab being ass, and I remember his grab not being that good. Because you have to wait so long in your block string before you can use it. It's like your opponent's going to see that gap in your attacks. Versus someone like Yoruichi. Like, he has giant gaps in his attack. So on block, he's not really a good character. But something like that, where you sort of try to catch your opponent like pressing a button, something like that, you'd probably still get punished for. Or something like Excalibur, you still get punished for. He's not a good character on block. So if you're good at reading your opponent, you can get real good damage with Shiryu. But he's not going to be the character that like opens up your opponent. You know, he just knows what to do once your opponent's open. That's sort of like the problem with him. He's good for dishing out damage. He's not good for like, you know, actually manipulating the situation to get that damage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I'm going to end that right there. It's pretty hour and 20-minute stream pretty much. Take a look at these other patch notes. The ones that I didn't address were Pegasus Seiya's Awaken ability. Okay, so Pegasus Seiya has a combo that your opponent can't escape from. Galena has a move that can be charged and has more armor. Kurapika's throw, which I'm still pressing X to doubt on that one because I haven't seen it. I've tried it. If it is real, it's not easy to do. I can tell you that. Luffy's Gum Gun Red Hawk reduce the rigid time while guarding attacks by Monkey D. Luffy's Guru Red Hawk. Reduce the rigid time. What the hell is rigid time? Don't know what that means. Health and attack stats for Trafalgar Law. The Discord says that his stats were nerfed. So Law got nerfed. He is pretty strong. And then okay. Well, I guess that is pretty much all that I have to offer for you guys here. So this is a pretty fun stream for me, testing out Jump Force characters. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because this is going up on YouTube, obviously. Let me know what you guys think of these buffs and of like Dark End getting nerfed and Piccolo getting buffed. I know Piccolo getting buffed is going to be amazing for me. I use Piccolo since day one as a supplement to Kakashi. And now I think Piccolo is going to be a lot stronger as a character. I'm going to have to experiment a lot more with Hellzone Grenade and what he can do after his pursuit attacks. But yeah, this is going to be a pretty fun patch, definitely. And I definitely can't wait to see how the meta is going to change with all these new adjustments, including the addition of Yoruichi. So, guess that's all for me.